Hello, I'm Matt Baylis from First National King and Heath, and today we're going to have a chat with our Managing Director, Chris Martin, who this year is celebrating a very special year, which is a major achievement of Chris's. 35 years with the company. Not many people can probably say they've achieved that long in an industry, let alone with one company, so it's a fantastic achievement, and yeah, you must be feeling pretty proud.
Yeah, I am, Matt. Thank you very much. It is something to be proud of. You still wouldn't be doing it if you didn't enjoy it, and I suppose that's one of the benefits of having a job that you do enjoy.
Yep, not a problem. Good. And obviously such a long time in the real estate industry, what have been the biggest, I guess, changes that you've seen over the years?
Well, they've been many and varied. Obviously, especially the last 10 years, has been technology and the way it's moved forward, and is continuing to do so at a rate of knots, and something we're very mindful of at King and Heath, and being at least equal to, if not in front of it in a lot of cases. A number of other things, like faxes replaced telegrams, and emails and SMS have replaced any other form of contact, although, as we do know, face-to-face contact is still the most important. Interestingly, some other things have changed which a lot of the younger generation don't know about, and I've spoken to them on many occasions. But when I first started, I got into my office, and of course in the office there's a big ashtray. You could smoke in your office, you could smoke in your car. First thing you did was offer a client a cigarette after saying hello, and there are obviously changes for the better.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, very much so for the better. I guess, how did you, to get the job, how did you start with King and Heath?
Interesting. I was with the public service for a couple of years, and to say it was boring was an understatement, but it was a job, and I decided to leave that and pursue real estate at RMIT. You had to do your full licence then, and I started that. It was a 2-year course, and I did the first 6 months, and I came home for a weekend, and Chas and the late Chas Heath and the late Kay Heath were very good friends of my parents, and they were up there having a barbecue one night, and I went outside. I was up there having a few beers with Mum and Dad and everyone, and went outside to have a look at the lemon tree, and Chas came out at the same time, and I came back with a job.
Yeah.
So that's the way. That is a true story. My mother keeps reminding me.
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often like that these days, does it? So obviously in the time that you've been in the industry, what would be, I guess, your favourite part of the job?
The favourite part of the job is obviously the joy and the benefits you get out of putting buyers and sellers together. From where I sit now, it's people growing within the industry, growing in a career rather than a job. I think that's very important, and to see them succeed is, such as yourself, is something that I'm pretty proud of. In fact, very proud of. And the company and the people. It's a great company.
And you've seen, I guess, from your first day to 35 years later to now, you've rose, I guess, from the bottom ranks up to managing director. With a number of different roles in there. Can you remember your first sale?
My first sale? Yes, I can. It was a vacant block of land, if I remember rightly, in West Bensdale for $10,000 or $12,000 or something like that. I started as an assistant property manager with John Haylock, and whilst property management's great, I really wanted to do sales, and I was doing sales at the same time, and they were coming well, and so I moved into full-time sales after 18 months. But the first sale was a vacant block of land, and just went from there.
Oh, very good. And so obviously you started doing residential sales. How long did you do that before you jumped into commercial sales full-time?
About 7 or 8 years, and I started to dabble in commercial sales because, as you probably know, I love numbers, and I found that far more challenging and exciting, putting groups together and syndicates and development sites and the like, and I really enjoyed it. So I did both for a period of time, and then went over, when King and Heath had 15 offices at one stage, went over and managed their commercial division throughout the whole company, and that kept me fully occupied.
And that covered the entire Gippsland, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, all the way. We had a referral office in St Kilda Road, all the way through to Malakuta, and up to Omeo and everywhere in between.
So it's fair to
say exciting
you know the highway
times.
Pretty well.
Yeah, knew the highway before mobile phones. So I used to stop at each office to ring Bensdale to get my messages, and it was nothing to take 10 or 12 hours to do the day trip.
Yeah, oh, very good. So I guess it's fair to say that you've actually seen Bensdale, East Gippsland, and Gippsland for that fact, change greatly over the years you've been here, and probably something a lot of people don't know is you're probably part of a driving force to a lot of the change in the area, and for the better.
Well, I thank you for that, but yeah, certainly there's a lot more people out there that have driven a lot harder than me and done a lot of good developments. We've been fortunate enough in a lot of occasions to be able to assist either from leasing commercial buildings and the like for developers and selling residential and commercial developments like the Eastwood development that's here behind us with Eastwood Corp. That's coming to a close now, but that's been 20 years of selling on behalf of that company. And they are great changes, and they certainly have assisted the growth of East Gippsland. Yeah, you're probably right.
So I guess, what's been your greatest achievement today? If you could pick one.
Greatest achievement would have to be my family.
Yep.
Now I know that probably sounds a little bit corny because everyone says the same thing, but there's certainly, I'm very proud of them, and their support has allowed me to be able to focus pretty strongly on the company and the business, which in turn's given me other great experiences, seeing, as I said earlier, people grow, the company grow, and move forward.
Very good. So I guess 35 years. What's next? Where to now?
Same old. No, I still love going to work. I still enjoy it. I enjoy the challenges. The majority of them are all very, very pleasing. Every now and again you don't get some, but you've got to work with them. But I enjoy going to work, and while I still enjoy going to work, hopefully if everyone still wants me around, I'll continue to do so. But
we definitely want you around still.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, so anyway, congratulations Chris, 35 years, great effort, with many more to come.
Thanks a lot, Matty.
Thanks Chris.